Pickleball is more complex than you initially thought, and that goes for pickleball paddles. The model you choose will impact your power and control, and that means your overall game too. Now, we can say it's wise to go with paddles that use advanced materials such as graphite or feature composite cores for extra shot accuracy. We will dive into all the details in a second. Just make sure that you use our links first, because they will take you to the latest discount for every product we talk about. Let's get going now. Number 6. Vatic Pro Prism Carbon Fiber 16mm. Excellent value. We would now like to dive into the top value domain with this Vatic Pro Prism model. Now, this thing truly shines as the best value option out there on the market. One of the very first things you're bound to notice with this one is its foam edge walls. These aren't just for show, not by a mile. These things will actually help you absorb shock and make every shot feel controlled. The feature adds shot precision, so the user is fully aware that the paddle can take a few bumps without losing its shape. We also need to highlight the manufacturer's inclusion of polyurethane inserts. That's another fantastic feature, considering the price tag. These inserts are used to reduce vibrations. In turn, that will make the paddle feel more connected to your hand. It's a bit like having a shock absorber built in, and that is extra useful when you're playing longer matches. Compared to the many paddles out there that are in this price range, and yes, these models can feel either too stiff or too soft, this one just strikes a perfect balance. Another thing we absolutely have to mention is the manufacturer's cold molding approach. What this means is that unlike other paddles that rely on high heat, this one keeps things cool, and we mean literally. The technique will add an extra layer of control that makes the paddle feel just right. It's not too powerful, nor is it too weak. The paddle also has a greater cross-sectional area, meaning that it spreads out the impact more evenly. And yes, the raw T700 carbon fiber boosts the spin and also increases longevity. It's bound to outlast fiberglass or low-grade carbon paddles 100%. For the listed price, this one is unbeatable. Number 5. SLK Halo Control. Most comfortable option. In case you're after comfort, the SLK Halo Control is the one you want. This thing is like a cozy slipper for your hand. First of all, we're looking at a T700 raw carbon fiber face is a standout feature. This isn't just a fancy technical term. No, this feature is what gives the paddle that top-tier spin and control. It feels like the paddle face grips the ball just the right amount. And you'll get all the precision you need without any of that unwanted harshness that some other paddles give. We also have to talk about the RevCore Power Polymer Core. It measures 16mm and it's designed to give the player a powerful hit while maintaining full control. For those longer rallies, it's a fantastic feature. You can think of it as having a solid but gentle force behind each shot you make. The core plays a key role in creating a larger sweet spot, so it gets easier to connect well with the ball, even if your swing is slightly off at the moment. As the icing on the cake, the SLK faux leather grip gives this model an extra touch of cool. This thing is fully padded for comfort, so your hand will not feel fatigued even after a longer match. The grip is sturdy but without being overly firm. You'll get that ideal confident hold, all while reducing the vibration that can sometimes come with powerful shots. This is a big plus compared to many standard grips. This model sports an XL shape, meaning the paddle offers a longer handle. This is a great fit in case you have larger hands or simply prefer a bit more reach in your game. The design adds comfort but also helps in delivering those extra spin shots with more ease. Thumbs up, that's for sure. Number 4. CRBN X Series 3X. Premium build quality. If you're on the lookout for a paddle that will keep up with you in years to come, the CRBN X Series 3X is our top pick. The first thing that stands out here has to be the massive sweet spot. We're looking at a redesigned internal composition that makes this paddle feel forgiving, even if you don't hit the ball dead center. But now, the real showstopper here in our book is the carbon fiber material. It delivers more than that incredible spin potential. It also offers a top-tier balance of power and control. The bottom line is that this material is a step above the usual, especially when it comes to durability. We also love the unibody design. Lower-tier paddles typically have a weak point where the handle meets the face, but not this one. The integrated design makes this model feel sturdy in your hand. The wobble is reduced and so is potential breakage. You'll get a more responsive and durable paddle, and that will make a world of difference. We should also point out that CRBN Paddle comes with a neoprene paddle cover, so every model stays protected when not in use. Good stuff! Number 3. SLK Omega Hybrid Air Best Elongated Model. In case you're after an elongated pickleball paddle, the SLK Omega Hybrid Air model is the one you want. Right off the bat, the 12K Ultra Weave carbon fiber face has grabbed our attention. This thing isn't just jargon. No, it's the very thing that gives the paddle power and control. Shots with this model feel solid but also precise. But it doesn't stop there. There's also the Pro Spin Plus texture. If you ever struggle to maintain consistent spin, this paddle's surface will make you feel reborn. The feature that makes the paddle feel like the ball sticks to it just a little bit longer. Another feature that makes this paddle a high-level choice is called the Rev Control Polymer Honeycomb Core. Now, this core makes your hits more consistent. It offers a balance of power and a soft touch so your shots remain both strong and controlled. Up next, the high-density foam walls were added to expand the sweet spot and also absorb vibrations. This way, you get a stable feel on every hit. This is particularly valuable in our book when it comes to those intense matches. We should also mention the open throat design because it enhances your swing speed. That means you can react quickly in fast rallies. The design lets the paddle cut through the air smoothly, and you get a moment more to respond to your opponent's shots. That's really good. Number 2. JOOLA Perseus Mod TA15 Pro Best for Pros. Now let's get a bit more serious and step into the pro tier with the JOOLA Perseus Mod TA15 Pro. If you're serious about your pickleball game, this is the one. This model uses the Gen 3 propulsion core, which is like a sports car for controlled spins. It truly makes a lot of difference. We should also talk about the charged carbon surface. It adds strength and that crisp feel we all crave. It results in that satisfying pop with each shot you make. It may not sound like a whole lot, but it's what makes the difference between a dull thud and a lively bounce. Every hit will feel lively and connected. When you look at your typical pickleball paddles, the Perseus model delivers much more feedback, and that will help you feel in control of every game moment. The thoughtful design of this model is rooted in cutting-edge technology. It was tested and perfected with input from top players and is also USAPA approved. That means you're ready for tournament play right out of the gate. If you can treat yourself to this beast, we say go for it. Number 1. Selkirk Amped Control Epic Best Overall. Okay, we now just have to talk about the Selkirk Amped Control Epic because it's by far the best pickleball paddle, the clear winner for today. One of the first things you're bound to notice here is the ideal weight range of this one. The paddle weighs between 7.8 and 8.4 ounces, which is the perfect balance between power and control. Many other paddles will feel too light or too heavy, but this thing feels just right. The dimensions of the paddle also contribute to its performance significantly. At 15.75 inches in height and 8 inches in width, Amped has a generous sweet spot. This comes in very handy, especially during those intense matches. It's thicker than many paddles at 16 millimeters, which grants stability without compromising agility. The grip is also excellent. We're looking at a comfortable length of 5.25 inches and a circumference of 4.25 inches. The paddle just fits snugly in your hand so you can maintain control during every single swing. This grip size is perfect if you're looking to improve your thinking game, those soft, controlled shots that can turn the tide of a match. Another factor that really sets the Amped model apart is the performance metrics it recorded. It has an average swing weight of 105, while the twist weight of 6.32 means it's more forgiving on off-center hits. That's a big plus for players who want consistent performance. The clear winner for today. That would be all for this guide, folks. Do give us a like and subscribe to the channel if you found our content useful. Now just tell us something in the comment section. Are you new to pickleball or are you a seasoned pro looking for a top-tier paddle? Stay safe and have a nice day.